Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium as we bring you high school volleyball on Go 106.5 FM, KRJB, and yourliveevent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Tonight we've got the Bagley Flyers and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in a conference matchup in the Pine to Prairie. Ada-Borup-West 8-2, Bagley 3-5 to start this season. Bitker Inc. fall into savings on vehicle and farm implement tires this month at Bitker Inc. For your vehicles at Bitker Inc. Call Bitker Inc. today, 218-456-7467, and fall into more savings at Bitker Inc. They bring you the pregame show tonight. We've got Ada-Borup-West and Bagley set to go, and it's the 50 years of volleyball in Minnesota, the Minnesota State High School League, and we will recognize the 1980s here tonight as well, part of the pregame show a little bit later on here this evening. We'll get to the conversation with the coaches and our pregame coaches' comments. We'll talk keys to the game and other items to get you ready for the matchup with Ada-Borup-West and Bagley. It's high school volleyball on a Tuesday on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
At the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John Wayne and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Enjoy spectacular savings at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Receive up to $150 off on your eyewear. Save more, buy more. Save more when you purchase your eyewear at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Now through September 30th, you'll receive up to $150 off. See Valley Vision Clinic for all spectacular savings during this promotion. Valley Vision Clinic, excellence, experience, complete care. 218-784-4091 for the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
Well, the sounds of the Ada-Borup-West pep band in the background. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers will match up in high school volleyball here tonight. Bitker Inc. with a pregame show and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame coaches' comments. Agronomy services from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator working for you, the area farmer. Learn more at georgetownfarmers.com. In the pregame show, let's talk to Sarah Schweigel, head coach of the Bagley Flyers. Coach, tonight for the girls, an opportunity to come on over and conference matchup here at Ada-Borup-West, and you know you've got for your side of things for the Bagley Flyers. We're now so to speak midway point of the season. How are things looking?
Yeah, I just feel like these girls of ours this year, we have just grown so much since the beginning of the year. Kind of started out slow, took us a little time to kind of figure out exactly the rotation we wanted, and we, worked on some of those little kinks there, and I feel like now we've got it figured out, and just the flow of the games and how the girls are working together is just really coming together nicely now, and tonight's actually our first conference game. We haven't had any conference games yet, so starting out with Ada-Borup tonight, we just want to come out and be competitors and just go out and do our best.
Well, that's good. And like you say, you get to this stage of the season, you'd like to be where you are. You've got things established, and now it's just continuing that groove.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is. And every day at practice, just really working on all just the little things that it's going to take to be successful and, pull out the wins at the end of the night. There's just so much to, focus on and really key in on. And tonight, I think we know they have big hitters. Our block has to be on. We have to be there with our timing on that, closing that up. Just super good consistency all across the board. Attacking hard, we can't give them anything too easy. We know that because they'll bring the attack at us. So we don't want to be playing defense all night. So we have to be ready on our toes.
I know Ada-Borup-West and Coach Lee have been recognizing 50 years of volleyball in Minnesota. Just volleyball to you, and 50 years is a milestone for the game and for women in the state of Minnesota. 50 years of volleyball. Just in your thoughts, your words, what would you put on this year? I think it's kind of neat that we're recognizing it.
Yeah, it's very exciting that we're recognizing that tonight. I think volleyball is just becoming so huge. It's everywhere you go. People are pretty pumped about volleyball. We have such huge support from our community and our teams. It's even fun to see it going into the boys' side of things too. A lot of men's and boys volleyball becoming huge. And so, yeah, being the 50th year, that's awesome and great. And I love the sport, obviously, and I played it for years, and I've now coached it for quite a few years too. So it means a lot to me too.
Sarah, good luck to you and the team. We'll try to catch up afterwards.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Sarah Schwagel, the head coach of the Bagley Flyers. There we go. Sorry. I interrupted myself with myself. Pre-game coaches comments. Sarah Schwagel, head coach of the Bagley Flyers, joining us ahead of Ada-Borup-West and Bagley in volleyball action tonight. The Georgetown Farmers Elevator pre-game show. Coaches' comments on the Bitker Inc. pre-game show. Broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth. Leave a legacy, plan for the future. Visit with Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent representative in Ada and Hewlin today. We'll come back with head coach of Ada-Borup-West volleyball, Jim Lee, part of the pre-game show from Bitker Inc. on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Ada Building Center LLC welcomes you to discuss your plans and ideas for your new farm buildings, homes, garages, storage sheds, or other buildings you want at the lake, on the farm, or in town. Floor to ceiling, walls to roof, Ada Building Center LLC will assist in making your construction plans, providing quality project materials and free delivery to your job site. For updates and repairs, they have all the doors, windows, cabinets, and supplies you need. Ada Building Center LLC, 218-784-3661, Highway 200 East edge of Ada.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs!
Back here on the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Bitker Inc. savings on tires and, of course, oil changes, tire repair, new tires at Bitker Inc. located between Ada and Halstead. Pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. They welcome you to call in or stop, discuss how they can help you on your farm, the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Ada-Borup-West volleyball head coach Jim Lee in the pregame show. Well, Coach, tonight for the girls, another opportunity to get things done at home here in September. Coming off of the Crosby tournament, the Barb Knepper tournament, girls take the silver division and had one loss in the tournament there to Maple Lake. Pretty good run.
Yeah, we just didn't quite play the way we wanted to last weekend. The previous weekend, I think we played a little bit above what we should have, and this last weekend we played a little bit below what we should have. So we want to get some more consistency and get our band back together, which we're hoping to start here tonight. There
you go. And with that, too, last week you did get those 3 practices. Did you get a lot out of that?
A little bit. I think we'll start getting more over practice here this week, and next week we're not going to have too many practices. So, I mean, right now with getting everybody back together, we'd like to have some practice. We just don't really have the opportunity as much as we'd like.
You said getting people back together. I see Hannah Purington is in your roster.
Yeah, and Macy did a great job, filling in and everything like that. She kept balls in and everything like that, and now we got the band back together that we had previously, and we want to see how this works out because we still needed a lot of reps to go and actually get everything back in the flow. So it's going to take a couple of weeks here, but we're excited to actually have everything back the way that they used to be before the season started. So this will be the first match we actually have everybody back in the lineup.
Be exciting. Keys for success.
Serve receive, number 1. No question about serve receive. And number 2, our side out game.
Very good. Bagley Flyers, your opponent tonight. A team that, in recent years has had some down, and they're trying to work their way up. It looks like they've been starting to, make some strides on their girls' sports in recent years.
Correct. I've said that the last couple of years here, where they had a couple of good hitters there last year, and they got Agnew in the middle there this year. Another hitter in the middle there isn't too bad there either. So, the coach is doing a great job with the program, and when you go and take a look at what's on the court here, it's not the way they were 4 or 5 years ago. She's definitely brought the program up, and I told her that. She's doing a great job there. It's not something you go and just turn on the light switch and everything just turns over. It takes work. Work with those younger kids, and when they come up here, then they're ready, they're used to it, and they're ready to go ahead and step in, and that's what she's trying to accomplish right now.
Well, tonight we are recognizing the 1980s. We'd mentioned at the pep band we're anticipating, but I know, playing the music, 80s is my jam. I'm a big fan, but the 1980s recognition and the 50 years of volleyball.
Yeah, 80s is the decade here tonight, so you're never really sure exactly how many people go ahead and show up for this because the 70s, a lot of those 70s athletes are out of state right now. Mm-hmm. So 80s, they'll probably just a little bit more. Then next week at the 90s and the 2000s and so on. So, each night I think we'll have more and more athletes, which is great to see. And like I said, we just want to go ahead and tell them thank you for what they've done in the past with 50 years of celebrating what's happened at Ada-Borup-West here, and hope we have a chance to go ahead and say thank you to someone that show up here tonight.
Very good. We'll look forward to the recognition before the first serve tonight. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to the girls, and we'll talk afterwards.
We'll talk afterwards. Thank you.
That is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee, joining us in our pregame conversations. The pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. And we'll bring you the pregame recognition again for the 1980s volleyball teams. That's going to be coming up here, part of the 50 years of volleyball in Minnesota. And we've got everything wired and ready for that to be a little bit better than the 70s that we had. And noticing a few additional 1980s alumni back for that tonight, too. So should be some fun stuff as we recognize 50 years of volleyball in Minnesota. We continue with the pregame show from Bitker Inc. More to come as Ada-Borup-West hosts Bagley. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Aluma is here for you, to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit alumacares.org.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine of Ada.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show as we get you ready for Ada-Borup-West and Bagley volleyball. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars 8-2 on the season, fresh off a silver championship at the Barb Neprud tournament in Crosby over the weekend. Bagley 3-5 to start this season. Cougars had been ranked in the top 10 in Minnesota Class A volleyball, as high as 6 in the preseason. They had been number 10 this week, out of the top 10, but just on the outside. They're one of the 3 teams in Class A that were receiving votes in the Minnesota Volleyball Coaches Association poll that was just released yesterday. Cougars and Flyers, it's a conference matchup tonight. First conference match for the Bagley Flyers here this evening as we look forward to the action on the hard court this evening with high school volleyball. A host of other matches going on in the region. We can tell you that we've got Kluber-Gonvik at Climax Fisher on yourliveevent.com. We've got Kindred and Sargent County out in Milner on yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass at Central Cass on the North Dakota side. Richland at Lisbon. We also have Norman County, East Hewlett, Hitterdale, Winnimac on Gold 101.5 KRJM Radio, and Roseau at Fosston on KKCQ 96.7 FM. Volleyball action tonight with R&J Sports. We'll talk keys to the game, part of the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Keys in this one for these two squads, the Cougars and the Flyers, for Ada-Borup-West, serve, receive, and getting the band back together, having Hannah Perrington back in the roster, important tonight for the Cougars here this evening. Consistency, attack, blocking, and nothing given easy, the keys for the Bagley Flyers. Part of the pregame show from Bitker Inc. When we come back, we will recognize the 1980s in the volleyball 50 years celebration coming up. Then pregame show continues with the starting lineups and the first serve. Ada-Borup-West Bagley on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Down to the floor with Coach Jim Lee of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball.
And we'd like to have any Ada-Borup athletes who competed on the varsity teams in the 80s, please come down to the red line in front of the bench.
Part of the recognition of 50 years of volleyball in the Minnesota State High School League. Coach Jim Lee, Holly Flum down. We're seeing a couple of the 1980 volleyball, and not just a couple, but a host of them coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think some of them can still play.
Eight representatives from the 1980s here tonight. Had 2 from the 70s last week.
More than 70s. Wait, okay, more
Coach Lee and Holly Flum will have some conversation again. Part of the sharing and recognition.
After the 70s, Ada Volleyball became Ada-Borup Volleyball, and the pipeline of talent continued on the court. Coach Fleury guided the 1980 team, while Coach Judy Peterson took over in 1981. The 80s teams, well, Coach Jody Peterson, the 80s teams enjoyed watching classic movies like Top Gun, Fast Times at Richmond High, and of course, Stand By Me. They loved the expressions, chill out, dude, no duh, gag me with a spoon, tubular dude. You could hear around school. They also couldn't wait to wear their favorite big sweater, and of course, who could forget the big hair days of the 80s? The bigger, the better. The 80s athletes here also experienced the miracle on ice at the 1980 Olympics, the first woman on the Supreme Court, and the first woman venturing into outer space. On the court, the girls had to follow Coach Peterson's strict rules of dresses or dress slacks on game days, and the very tough 1 a.m. curfew on weekends. They participated in the Pine to Prairie tournament that had the championship at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night. The 1988 team set a school record with 19 wins and placed third in districts, while the 1989 team reset the school record with 23 wins. We also have some photo albums displaying some awesome 80s hair on the table over there in case you want to take a look later on.
The 80s teams displayed athletes from Rhonda Norby to Mickey Havoc, from Ruth Ersted to Sue Kappas, Missy Aarons to Jody Jensen, and even supplied our very own Sandy Benish Gunderson and Gretchen Gilbertson Rockstead, who are all part of a booklet that will be given to the 1980s varsity athletes during the third set tonight. After the match, any remaining booklets will be left on the corner table for the public to grab. The corner table also has a 50 years of ABW volleyball t-shirts with each decade's championships and their 10 top record holders over the last 50 years in digs, assists, kills, blocks, and ace serves. We ask that the Ada athletes from the 80s please stay on the court during the anthem so that the 2023 varsity athletes can give you a high five when they are introduced. All of the athletes from the 80s who are here tonight do not think that your efforts in the past were in vain. We appreciate you blazing a path for the girls' volleyball at Ada-Borup-West High School. You are always remembered, never forgotten. Enjoy the match, and we're hoping we can get a picture with you after the match.
There, the recognition for the 1980s teams, 1980s individuals that are here, part of the 50 years of volleyball. Again, Jim Lee and Holly Flum from Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. We will have the national anthem coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. More of the Bitcoin pregame show after this. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Halstead Living Center Auxiliary invites you to join them for a potato dumpling dinner Wednesday, September 27th. The dinner will be served from 5 to 7 p.m. at the LRC in Halstead. The cost for the meal is $15 for adults, $7 for ages 12 and under. Individual dumplings are available for a cost of $4 each. Takeout dinners will be available. Enjoy a great potato dumpling meal and visit with your neighbors and friends during the Halstead Living Center Potato Dumpling Dinner Wednesday, September 27th, served from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Halstead LRC.
It's the Bitger Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Bringing you now the Ziegler Ag Equipment starting lineup. Starting lineups from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Reminder that Ziegler Ag Equipment has your flex head and combine parts for the harvest season, and they have Amity beat equipment parts. They stock all the shovels for your tillage equipment needs. See Keith or Joey in the parts department and rely on Ziegler Ag Equipment for any parts during the harvest season. Ziegler Ag Equipment starting lineups tonight for the Bagley Flyers. The Flyers will start a senior number 1, Isabella Warmbold. They will start a junior number 4, Alicia Teague. They will start a junior number 5, Sadie Foltz. They will start a sophomore number 7, Caitlin Kumpala. They will start a senior number 10, Catherine Agnew. A senior number 12, Peyton Prue. And a junior number 15, Kira Thompson. The Bagley Flyers coached by Sarah Schwagel. Flyers are in the gold uniforms tonight with maroon numerals and letters. Bagley on the jersey tops. The libero wearing maroon here tonight with gold jersey numbers. The Ada-Borup-West starting lineups from Ziegler Ag Equipment. They will start a senior number 3, Sarah Prodzinski. A sophomore number 5, Milena Severson. A senior number 6, Izzy Markison at the libero. A senior number 7, Hannah Purrington in the starting lineup. A sophomore number 8, Audrina Egan. A senior number 10, Holly Flum. And a sophomore number 12, Morgan Engel. Ada-Borup-West head coach Jim Lee, assisted by Jana Engel and Amy Johnson. Cougars in the home blacks with long sleeves. White numerals and letters, black, red trim. Cougars in script on the jersey tops. The libero, Izzy Markison, wears red with white numerals and letters and black trim. Those are your starting lineups. The starting lineups here on KRJB Radio and YourLiveEvent.com. Brought to you by Ziegler Ag Equipment, new tillage trades, and recent on arrival to Caterpillar 259 track skid steers. Priced right, ready to roll. As we bring you the action of the Ada-Borup-West and Bagley Flyers in volleyball. Ziegler Ag Equipment starting lineups. The Bitger Inc. pregame show wrapping up. Bitger Inc. Fall into savings on vehicle tires and farm implement tires now at Bitger Inc. 218-456-7467. Starting lineups now to the first serve. Our first serve tonight is being brought to you by Markison Accounting Service. Call Doug Markison. Markison Accounting. Put them to work for you. 218-784-6002 inside the Arvik building in Ada with experience to help you with tax prep, accounting, payroll, of course, planning and retirement. Other tax and accounting questions you may have, contact Doug Markison, Markison Accounting Service, with our first serve. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. Kaylin back in the studios. KRJB Ada. Emma Smart helping out with the camera work and efforts here on YourLiveEvent.com. Morgan Engel of Ada-Borup-West will be serving from right to left. As we get this thing underway, it's volleyball tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Serve is away. It's received by Foltz. Back row played ahead. Now swung across by Agnew. Picked up by the Cougars. Back set. Parrington swing. Dug up in the back row by the Flyers. Now played. And a double hit on the Bagley Flyers is a point for Ada-Borup-West as they lead things 1-0 here to start. And on the first possession, first attack with Parrington on the floor, she goes and swings one to the back row. Engel's serve is too strong, and a side out happens. It'll be Bagley serving, and the Flyers will send Caitlin Kumpala, sophomore, back to serve. Where's number 7? And Kumpala will serve left to right. Match is tied at 1 apiece. Received by Prodzinski. Now Engel sets to Audrina Egan at the net. Tipped. Egan digs it up. Now Engel setting left side. Purrington with a right-handed swing. This one is off of a touch. Kill good for Hannah Purrington. Welcome back. As Morgan Engel with the assist and a side-out gives Ada-Borup-West a 2-1 lead here on YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB Radio. Serve is Izzy Markison. It's across. It's picked up by Foltz. Now played. Left side attack by Peyton Prue is across. Setting is Flum to Purrington and a tip kill. Holly Flum with the assist and Hannah Purrington with a tip kill. It's a 3-1 Ada-Borup-West lead. Markison will serve. The senior libero sends it across. It's dug up in the middle by Foltz. Now setting. Foltz in the middle with an attack. This one down the line, and it goes Isabella Warmbold to, that was actually Catherine Agnew, with the kill. 3-2 Cougars. And the Flyers will serve. They bring in front row rotation substitutions as Kira Thompson in front row. Now serving Peyton Prue. It's across. It's going to be Prodzinski, Engel, and then a swing by Severson. Milena Severson gets that one to go off of a touch. Cougars 4-2 leading on the side out. Callie Solsing in to serve. Hannah Purrington out on a substitution. Serve substitution. Senior Callie Solsing will come in and swing it away. Kind of a neon theme night by the Cougar student section. There's a swing by Thompson, dug up by Solsing in the back row. Great effort there by Callie Solsing, and now a swing that's too strong by Milena Severson will side out Bagley. 4-3. Flyers took the C team 2-1 tonight. Ada-Borup-West took the JV 2-0. Serving for the Flyers, Catherine Agnew. Where's number 10? The jump serve from Catherine Agnew is on the line, and a serve. Ace serves brought to you by Mustang Seed. Planting your future, Mustang Seed. Jay Merkins, Scott Erickson, Mustang Seed, 218-368-5314. Visit with Scott Erickson today. An ace serve for Catherine Agnew ties this one at 4. High in the air, Engel works it to Severson. Dug up in the back row by Agnew. Played in the middle and free balled across. This one is dug by Markison. Engel over is Prodzinski. Picked up, now setting in the middle, left side. Nope, it's going to be a double hit on the Flyers, and it is 5-4 Ada-Borup-West. Purrington back in for Solsing. Severson exits, and it'll be Alex Tingham in to serve. Tingham, the senior, will serve it for Ada-Borup-West, leading 5-4 here in set number 1. Tingham will come with a right-hand serve. Dug up in the back row, setting high is Warmbold, in the attack by Sadie Foltz. Purrington sets. Here's Engel with an attack back corner. Got it. Morgan Engel with the kill, and be Purrington with the assist that time. Set it up nicely. Point to Alex Tingham serving, and it's 6-4 Cougars. Tingham right hand. Floater dug up by the back row Agnew. Played Thompson off a touch, and Markison digs it, but nobody there to pick it up. And Thompson goes with the kill. Kira Thompson, as Agnew had an assist there. 6-5 Cougars. Flyers going back to serve. Isabella Warmbold will serve with the left hand. It's across. Markison plays it ahead. Purrington, Engel, left side off the touch. Dug up by Thompson, kept alive. Here in the middle, a swing across by Agnew, kept alive by the Cougars. Flum, Engel, right hand. Now we're going to get a whistle on a double hit by the Cougars. Tied at 6 in the first set with Ada-Borup-West and Bagley. KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Glad to have you along wherever you're joining us tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you. Serving is Bagley's Isabella Warmbold. It's across. Purrington sets Prodzinski down the line. Prodzinski sends it. And it's 7-6. Purrington with a quick. Prodzinski with a right-handed swing. No. Forget it. Was out. Forget it. Warmbold serves and Bagley leads it. A lead change, 7-6, by the way. Nice dig that time by Warmbold. Kept alive, free balled over by Teague. Now played. Swing by Engel is over, then Bagley has an error. 7-7, we're all knotted up in set number 1. I misread the hit by Prodzinski as being in. It was out. So Holly Flum will serve for the Cougars, serving right to left. Tied at 7 in set 1. It's across. It's picked up in the back row. This is going to be Agnew. Played ahead by Warmbold and now over by Foltz. Purrington sets. Here's Adrina Egan sending it over. Left side. Now Thompson will come at you. Flum digs it up back row. Now Purrington and Adrina Egan. Dug up in the back row by Agnew. Warmbold and freeballed over by Kumpala. Purrington, Engel, smash with a hammer. Morgan Engel brought the hammer that time and pounded that one down. It's 8-7 Cougars. And Holly Flum will go back to serve. Flum and the senior will send it right to left. Flum coming at you with a right-handed swing. This one is too strong, and we're tied at 8 on the side out. Service errors. Cougars have 4 service points here this evening in their 8. Couple subs, seeing Peyton Prue return in for the Flyers, and now serving is Kira Thompson. Received by Engel. Purrington plays it back to Engel. She'll send it into the nets. Flyers with a lead, 9-8. Bagley leading in set number 1. Kira Thompson will go to serve the junior. Bagley with 9 points. They've got 4 service points as well. Markison, Purrington, Engel with a right-handed attack, dug up. Agnew, Warmbold, and Kira Thompson punches it over with a right hand. Markison, Purrington, Prodzinski tipping over, dug up, played, and we'll get a double hit on Isabella Warmbold. That is something that the officials tonight, especially the chair official, is all over. Here's Prodzinski heading back to serve. Sarah Prodzinski, one of the seniors for the Cougars. Right-hand serve, dug up, back row by Agnew. Warmbold sets. Here's Foltz off a touch, and Foltz gets that one to go. Warmbold an assist. Sadie Foltz the kill. 10-9 Bagley. Flyers will send back to serve as Sadie Foltz, the junior, will send a right-hand swing across. Nope, goes into the net in error. Sides out at 10-all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ties, and it's 10-10 in set 1. See Morgan Engel go back to serve. Serve is across. Foltz digs it, plays left side, and here's an attack by Agnew. Purrington, Markison back to Purrington. Sent over as Teague picks it up. Now an attack by 9. That's Kreckelberg. Morgan Kreckelberg in for the Flyers. Purrington, Kreckelberg left side, and over by Kumpala, kept alive. I checked that by Prue, and the Cougars couldn't keep up with it off of a touch. Peyton Prue gets the kill. I believe Agnew with the assist. It is 11-10 Bagley. Caitlin Kumpala will serve. Right-hand serve is across. It's an ace serve by Caitlin Kumpala and the Bagley Flyers. Ace serve from Mustang Seed. Talk to Blair Hoseth. Hoseth Seed Sales and Service of Minoman, 701-261-3574. Mustang Seeds. Adrina Egan from Morgan Engel. The Cougars return. Engel with the assist. Egan with the kill. 11-11. We're tied up. Markison going to serve. Izzy Markison serving. I'm off with my time here. 12-11. 12 Bagley leads it. My bad. I apologize. Had an error on my part. And the Flyers come with an attack and have it back. It's now 13-11. Bagley with the advantage. I missed one note on my own. So Prue will go back to serve, as the Cougars couldn't handle a return by the Flyers. Now Prue will serve. 13-11. Brodzinski, Engel, Severson, too strong. Too strong. Point goes to Peyton Prue serving, and it is 14-11. Bagley leading Ada-Borup-West in the first set. Prue coming with a swing, right-hand attack. Brodzinski, Engel, left side, Severson. Back row is dug up. Prue, Thompson, over in 3. It'll be Markison, Engel. Engel went underneath the net. And we have an error on the Cougars. 15-11, Bagley, and a timeout, Coach Jim Lee and the Cougars. Timeout, Cougars on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It's Bagley 15, Ada-Borup 11, set 1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel, Highway 9 Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada. It's Bagley leading Ada-Borup-West 15-11 in the first set of high school volleyball tonight. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. And out of the timeout, Peyton Prue serving. Holly Flum over to Hannah Purrington, over by Morgan Engel. Received, passing, setting left side. Now in the middle, it's Agnew. Dug up, no, it falls into no man's land. Right in front of Markison. Warmbold the assist, and Catherine Agnew gets the kill. 16-11, Bagley leading Ada-Borup-West. Peyton Prue will serve it. Prue coming at you. Dug up by Markison. Played. Engel, Purrington, and off a touch it is a block by the Bagley Flyers. Catherine Agnew gets that one. Prue goes back to serve. It is 17-11. Flyers leading the Cougars. Bagley leading this varsity match, and here comes a serve. It goes into the net. 17-12 on the side out. So we've got Callie Solsing checking in. Exiting is Hannah Purrington. Solsing to serve right to left. Callie's serve is across. It is an ace serve. Callie Solsing with a Mustang Seed ace serve. 17-13. Flyers leading the Cougars. Cougars to serve it again. Solsing dug up by Teague. Now left side, Kira Thompson goes into the net. 17-14. The senior, Solsing, will serve again for Ada-Borup-West, the serve specialist. Cougars trail it by 3 in set 1. Serve is across. It's dug up by Agnew. Setting Warmbold left side to Thompson. Severson, Engel, quick across. Cougars get him. 17-15. Morgan Engel with the quick. And that's a timeout. Bagley will take it as well. Timeouts are presented to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada. Flyers 17, Cougars 15 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Set 1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At the junction of Highway 59 and 200, you'll enjoy a stop at Pump 24 Corner Market. Gas and diesel islands are available 24 hours for all vehicles. In the Corner Market, you'll find convenience foods, grocery, hot stuff subs and wraps, pizzas, salads, and more, including the Plump 24 roasted chicken. You can add mashed potatoes and extras for the full meal. Hot coffee is always available every day at Pump 24 Corner Market in Mahnomen.
Freedom Fuel and Shine with our timeouts. Ada-Borup-West out of the Flyer timeout of Bagley. Bagley leads it 17-15, set 1. Here comes Callie Solsing serving for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Wide left, an errant serve will side out Bagley. 18-15, set 1. And the Flyers will send Catherine Agnew back to serve. On rotation, Agnew will send it. Comes with a jump serve in the middle. Markison, Engel, Severson with a running attack. At the net, Warmbold punches it over, but she goes into the net. 18-16. Flyers lead the Cougars by 2. We'll see Purrington in for Solsing. We'll see Tingham in for Severson. And Alex Tingham will go back and serve it. Cougars trying to crawl back after trailing by as many as 6 in this first set. Warmbold sets in the middle. Kira Thompson, big attack and off of Purrington. Kira Thompson brings a swing. And it'll be 19-16 Flyers. Bagley heads back and Isabella Warmbold will serve. Warmbold with a right-hand swing coming up. Serving, left-hand swing, serving 19-16 Bagley. Purrington sets left side. Here's an attack by Morgan Engel. Dug up. Played forward. Flyers, a little bit of communication there. Foltz, Thompson over. Markison, Engel off a touch, kept alive. Now popped across by Kumpala. Flum, Prodzinski swings. Dug up by Warmbold. Now Kumpala, she crosses the line, didn't see it. And Kira Thompson sends it over. Flyers lead it 20-16. Isabella Warmbold will serve it. 20-16 Bagley. First set. Serve is across. It's picked up in the back row by Markison. Now right hand attack. Holly Flum over. Setting miscue by the Flyers, and the Cougars will get the ball back on a 4-hit side. 20-17 Bagley. Ada-Borup-West, Holly Flum will go back and serve. Flum to serve, right to left. Good strong serve, picked up back row by Agnew. Warmbold, now an attack by Foltz in the middle. Cougars dig it up. Purrington, Engel off of a touch. Picked up by Teague. Now in the middle, punched across. Audrina Egan and Alex Tingham over. Setting in the middle, here's Foltz with an attack, and it's a kill. Good. Kumpala with an assist. Kill for Sadie Foltz. 21-17 Bagley here in set one. Kira Thompson going to serve for the Flyers in their gold road uniforms tonight. Flyers send it. Picked up by Prodzinski. Purrington, they're going to get Purrington with a double hit. 22-17. Plenty of errors on both sides. It seems to be hitting the Cougars much more hard, much harder, I should say, than what the Flyers have. Flyers have overcome some of their mistakes. Cougars have yet to do so. Purrington, Engel, swing, and it's kept alive. They're going to get 4 hits on the side of the Cougars. 23-17, timeout Ada-Borup-West. Flyers have this one in their hands. They'll try to hang on when we come back out of the timeout. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Bagley in the set. First set leading 23-17 over Ada-Borup-West on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Don't forget about the pet wash. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada. 23-17, Bagley leading Ada-Borup-West. And it is the first set of high school volleyball tonight. Flyers trying to take this first one. Kira Thompson swings, dug up by Alex Tingham in the back. Here's Purrington. Purrington with an attack to Engel, too strong. And Bagley has set point here in set number one. 24-17, they lead Ada-Borup-West. We talked about it in the pregame show. Bagley has certainly improved and continues to improve, and it's being put on display right now. Well, they say there was a touch. Okay, overruled, 23-18. So it was Engel with the kill and Purrington with an assist, and now serving Prodzinski. 23-18, Bagley leading Ada-Borup-West. Cougars serving. It'll be played in the middle. Here's Foltz, blocked by the Cougars, returned. Warmbold with a double hit. 23-19. Will that be the little catapult here for the Cougars? Prodzinski will serve. And it is out. I would say it was not a catapult. 24-19, Flyers now have set point. Flyers set point. Sadie Foltz has a chance to win this first one for the Flyers, serving it up. Right-hand swing. Back row off of Tingham, then Purrington, Engel over. Diving, kept alive, played ahead by Agnew, and off of a touch, Adrina Egan, going to be 3 over by Engel. Now played high in the air. This will be Kreckelberg, and an attack that is a swing and a hammer, and Catherine Agnew takes this set. Kreckelberg to Catherine Agnew, 25-19, and Bagley takes the first set from Ada-Borup-West tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com, 25-19. Our in-between set update is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers had a ton of ties early on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ties early. Then the Flyers took a run and had a lead by 6. They would eventually get that lead up again by that many. The Cougars brought it to within 3, a couple of points, and that'd be it. Bagley gets the first set victory. Kira Thompson, Catherine Agnew had a couple of big hits. Cougars just too many errors, and for Bagley, capitalizing. That's how that first set goes. Bagley, 25-19 over Ada-Borup-West on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Linfors halftime report. Linfors, Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, and Fertile. Linfors, your insurance source. Second set between the Cougars and the Flyers coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Second set of volleyball upcoming between Ada-Borup-West and Bagley. Bagley leads the match 1-0 as the Flyers and the Cougars will get things rolling as we get ready for set number 2. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars will go right to left, and Bagley goes left to right. Bagley took the first set 25-19, and they begin serving with Sadie Foltz in rotation. It's picked up by Markuson. Now Engel sets it high. Now an attack by Prodzinski. Over. Foltz digs it. Played ahead and sent over by Prue. This one is down, and this one is out. So Cougars will get it back on a side out to start, and it'll be Markuson serving right to left. Markuson's serve is dug up by the Flyers, played high in the air, left side, and attack by Agnew into the net. And the Cougars lead it 2-0 here in set number 2. Second serve is Markuson's across, set high in the air. Prue with an attack. It's dug up by Flum. Now a one-timer at the net. Catherine Agnew sends it right back to 1 Ada-Borup-West, and Bagley will serve. Flyers are going to have Caitlin Kupola serve it away. Kumpala will send it with a right-handed swing. This one, a line drive serve, is dug up. Flum, Engel, and then it's over to Severson, who swings one down. Milena Severson from Morgan Engel. Cougars with a new lineup here tonight, getting Hannah Prington back in action. First action, she had just been cleared to play, and so bring that in. There's all kinds of changes out there. There's no excuses. That's just the truth. Swung into the net this time by Peyton Prue, and an error on the Flyers gives Ada-Borup-West a quick 4-1 lead in this first set. Callie Solsing will serve it again, sending it right to left. A good serve here is dug up in the middle. Played in the front, now an attack by Prue. Solsing, Engel. Severson right-hand attack is dug up by Teague. Now an attack by Agnew off of a touch by the Cougars. And it's going to be a swing and a kill for Catherine Agnew. And it was a Warmbold with the assist. 4-2, Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers serving. And doing the serving will be Prue. Serve is Solsing digging back row. Engel. Now Severson pops it across. Foltz, Warmbold, Agnew with an attack. It is out. And point Cougars on the air, 5-2. See Solsing out, Tingham in. Purrington back in, and Severson out. Tingham going back to serve. So I've got the rotation figured out now, just as far as that it's now repetition in my mind anyway. After seeing the first few matches of the season for the Cougars, and there's a big swing again. Catherine Agnew's warming up. Warmbold to Agnew again, 5-3 after the serve from Tingham there, and it will be back serving Catherine Agnew for Bagley. Flyers sending it from left to right. Good serve. It is an ace serve on the line. Yes, Catherine Agnew. An ace serve from Mustang Seed. Planting your future. Visit with Dave Scherfenberg, 218-784-8011 for Mustang Seed. 5-4 Cougars. Agnew serves this one into the net, and it came with some heat. Hit the tape and was returned by the net. Serving, Holly Flum, as Isabel Markison checks out. Flum to serve. Serve is across, it's dug up, and in at the net. One-timer, Morgan Engel with a big right hand, sends it down. 7-4, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley. And Holly Flum will go back to serve. Flum will serve it right to left. Sent over, dug up in the back row. Now a miscommunication. Warmbold sends it the wrong way. 8-4 Cougars. Flum to do it again. Cougars student section vocal at times here this evening. Flum to serve. This one is out. Trying for the back corner, missed it. 8-5 Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley in this second set. High school volleyball. We'll see Isabella Warmbold go back to serve it. Warmbold's going to go and jump serve here. It's across. It's over Morgan Engel. Now Purrington back to Engel. Left side with an attack. 9-5 Cougars. Engel from Flum. Now 9-5. And we'll see Prodzinski serve it. A serve for Sarah Prodzinski of Ada-Borup-West. 9, make it 10. 10-5 Cougars. Prodzinski with the ace will serve it right to left. Serve coming. Back row, played high in the air by Agnew. Warmbold in the middle. Now Foltz blocked at the net by Audrina Egan. Left side, this will be Kumpala. Prodzinski, that's going to be Tingham, and over by Engel. And then 4 hits on the side, a lift on the Bagley Flyers side is 11-5. Adrina Egan had a block in the mix there. Not 11-5 Cougars. Timeout taken by Sarah Schwagel and the Bagley Flyers. Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Cougars 11, Flyers 5, set 2. Flyers lead the match 1-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
In today's competitive market, your company needs a manufacturing partner that can deliver high-quality products, on-time delivery, and unmatched expertise. Team Industries of Bagley has been a leading provider of precision machining and manufacturing services for over 30 years. Whether you need custom-made parts, precision engineering, or complete assembly services, Team Industries of Bagley can help you take your manufacturing to the next level. Visit their website today to learn more about their capabilities or give them a call to schedule a consultation.
11-5, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley as we are in set number 2 here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. First set went the way of the Flyers, 25-19, and it's time to, of course, as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial Broadcast booth, we are bringing you the action thanks to Laura Tweeten. Laura Tweeten and Ada and Ulan talked to Laura about mutual funds today. It is serving up for the Cougars, Sarah Prodzinski, an 11-5 lead for the Cougars in set number 2. Serve is up, and it's across, and it is played by the Flyers back row. Teague plays it ahead and over by Kumpala. An attack by Morgan Engel, dug up at the net, off the net. A little roll shot that time by Sadie Foltz, but it rolled on the tape and out. 12-5 Cougars. Prodzinski to serve it again. Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley 12-5 here in set 2. It's dug up and then at the net, tipped over by Purrington in a quick. Hannah Purrington 13-5 Ada-Borup-West. Sarah Prodzinski will serve it once again. Serving 13-5 in set 2. It's across. It's played by the Flyers in the back row. Agnew then over by Kira Thompson. Then it is out. Tingham came sliding in. She let that one slide by. 14-5, and Prodzinski in a serve streak right now. Sarah Prodzinski brings the swing. It's across. It's dug up. Sent left side, an attack now played by Markuson. And then over by Engel. Now Warmbold back sets, and over is Foltz. Purrington towards the net. Can't be played. A miss hit by Purrington. 14-6. Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley, and Bagley will go serve. Bagley leads the match 1-0 to taking that first set, 25-19. Flyers on rotation, substitution. Kira Thompson will go back and serve. Thompson will serve left to right. And the righty serve is across. It's picked up by Prodzinski. Purrington. Now Engel left side off a touch. Dug up by Prue. And now in the middle, Foltz. Purrington passing. Engel swing. And this one is Agnew. And Agnew's shot on the dig. Caromed off the rafter. That's the word we're going for. Engel from Purrington. 15-6, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley, and Morgan Engel will go to serve. Morgan Engel serving. It's across, it's dug up. Now it's going to be Warmbold and over by Prue. Prodzinski, Engel, back sets to Adrina Eggen, kill good. Adrina Eggen with a kill, the assist to Morgan Engel. And we've got 16-6 Cougars leading the Flyers. Engel will serve it up. Morgan Engel serving right to left. Here's the serve. It's across. It's picked up by Teague. And then over. Looked like Foltz came in that time and sent. Check that. Not Foltz, but Agnew came in and sent it. Now we're going to get a pass and a kill by Anna Purrington. Engel to Purrington. 17-6 and Engel to serve. Morgan Engel serving right to left, and the Cougars lead it here in set number 2. 17-6. Warmbold sets left side. Prue will push it across. Markuson, Engel, and an attack by Purrington. Kill good. Engel, Purrington. 18-6. Purrington, first action of the season. This is game 10 for the Cougars in a timeout Bagley. Timeout Flyers, and our timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Ada. 18-6, Cougars lead the Flyers in set 2 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota, Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel, Highway 9 Ada. Read about the car wash at Freedom Fuel. Get those vehicles in tip-top shape. Different areas for you to, different categories for you to get that car through. The Freedom Fuel car wash. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 in Ada. 18-6, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars leading the Bagley Flyers in set 2. Bagley took the first set, 25-19. Cougars trying to take set 2 here on home courts. Morgan Engel will go back to serve. On a bit of a streak here. It's 3 in a row for Morgan. Serve is across. Dug up in the back row. Played ahead. Sent over and then blocked. Denied by Milena Severson. Holy cow. 19-6. Milena Severson put 2 hands up and that volleyball went right at it. Morgan Engel will serve it again. Engel serving. Serve is on the line, an ace serve for Morgan Engel. 20-6, Cougars are rolling right now in set 2 after the Flyers took the first set, 25-19. Serve for Engel, good one. Dug up by Teague at the net, Warmbold plays it off the net, free ball over there by Prue. Now Engel and an attack by Severson, blocked by the Flyers. And blocked by Sadie Foltz. 20-7. Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers will serve it, and Foltz will go back and do it. Foltz will serve left to right. Sidewinder serve is across. Adrina Egan punches one, blocked there by Prue. Should say returned by Prue, is not blocked. Purrington sends it long, and it's out. 20-8, Ada-Borup-West. And Foltz will serve it again. This junior for the Bagley Flyers. Sadie Foltz. Strong serve, dug up by Markison. Engel, and now an attack by Severson. Flyers, Teague sends it over. Now it's Engel. It's going to be high in the air from the Cougars. Adrina Egan now across. Now a big swing by Catherine Agnew, her 7th kill. Warmbold got the assist. Flyers trying to march back 20-9. Cougars leading in set 2, and back serving is Sadie Foltz once again. It's Markison. Engel. Severson off a touch. Played. Agnew and over by Krackelberg. Engel. Severson. Kept alive by the Flyers. Warmbold off of the rafters and over by Foltz and a free ball. Incredible. Engel finds a spot though and drops it right back. Purrington sent it to the middle, and Engel found a spot for it to fall. 21-9. That return by Foltz was special. 21-9, though. Cougars lead the Flyers, and the serve is Markison's. Received by Teague. Played and over. Teague into the nets. 22-9, Ada-Borup-West. Izzy Markison, our Female Good Student Award winner this week at KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, will serve it. Received, played, Krackelberg, now over by Agnew. High in the air, Engel, Purrington, dug up, and unable to come up with it are the Flyers. Purrington from Engel, 23-9, and Markison will serve it again. Cougars leading it, late set 2, trying to even up the match. Bagley took the first set, 25-19. Flyers have it fall on their side of the court, and it's 24-9. Cougars have set point here in set number 2. Izzy Markison will serve, but first, Grace Visser, a senior, will check in for Holly Flum. Grace Visser in, Holly Flum out on a quick substitution. Serve coming for Izzy Markison. It's across, and it's dug up by Teague. Left side, here's a big hammer once again by Agnew. Flyers can't deny that return by Severson with a block at the net. 25-9. Ada-Borup-West takes set number 2. So the Cougars come roaring back As our in-between set update from the Linfors Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, Fertile, Linfors, your insurance source. The Cougars roar back after falling in the first set 25-19 with a 25-9 second set victory. And Catherine Agnew still was pretty solid, but the Cougars got things going. Purrington, Engel were going, but a couple of big serve streaks proved to be the difference maker. Marcus and Prodzinski and Engel all had nice serve streaks to lead the Cougars in set number 2. They take it 25-9. So the match is tied at 1 apiece on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Bagley Flyers all knotted up at 1. The third set is on the way next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The in-between set update from the Linfors Agency.
See the all-new Fendt tractor at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. You'll be impressed with this new Fendt tractor. Ask about a demonstration in your field and check out the new trade-ins for tillage equipment. Hey, and just this reminder again, new versatile Delta tracks are arriving. There's 3 spots secured for new versatile Delta track tractors, all going to be at 2023 pricing, saving you thousands of dollars. Talk to Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Enjoy spectacular savings at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Receive up to $150 off on your eyewear. Save more, buy more. Save more when you purchase your eyewear at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Now through September 30th, you'll receive up to $150 off. See Valley Vision Clinic for all spectacular savings during this promotion. Valley Vision Clinic, excellence, experience, complete care. 218-784-4091 for the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Bagley and Ada-Borup-West knotted up at 1 set apiece as we go set number 3 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman with you tonight from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Emma Smart running the cameras here today and all the behind-the-scenes stuff. She's super involved tonight. Super involved. Got a lot of stuff going on. We appreciate all the extra efforts. Even Spencer Ripke showing up in the booth. It's the KRJB, Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Laura Tweeten, Thrivent Financial representative. Time to get focused on the game, and your focus here today brought to you by Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Dr. Dave Solsing, his staff remind you, keep your focus with a regular eye examination. Schedule yours today, and also take advantage of great savings before September 30th. Call for the details, 218-784-4091. Set 3, matches knotted up at 1 apiece. Here are the Ada-Borup-West Cougars serving it away. It's Morgan Engel. Left side attack, and now swinging is Agnew. Dug up by the Cougars and tipped over by Purrington at the net. Purrington sends it back and over. And everybody's excited about that as Hannah Purrington makes her return to the volleyball court here tonight. That was actually a pass from Morgan Engel. She gets the serve point as well. And the Cougars lead at 1-0 to start here. Set number 3. Match is tied at 1 apiece. Agnew's swing is too strong. Cougars off to a 2-0 start. Mentioning Purrington, first match back, first game back of this season. Haven't had her at all. She was involved in the scrimmages and got hurt in the scrimmages, and that's been the story. A vocal leader on the floor, and of course can get it done as well as we're seeing and remembering from previous. Notice the presence. It's definitely there for sure tonight. Cougars on the receive. It's going to be a swing there by Severson, but blocked at the net by the Bagley Flyers. Catherine Agnew puts up the arms with a block, and it is 2-1. Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers going back to serve, and it'll be Caitlin Kumpala serving for Bagley. Kumpula serve is across. It's going to be Prodzinski. Engel now over by Milena Severson. Dug up at the back row by Bagley. Played in, sent over by Agnew. A pass from Warble. Then a diving Markuson play is too strong. It's out. And it's 2-2. We're all knotted up in set 3. Kumpula will serve it again. The Cougars pounced in set 2 and cruised to a 25-9 victory. Bagley had the first set 25-19, and now Adrina Egan up, down, the pass and the slam. Adrina Egan sends it down with a kill. Morgan Engel with the assist. And it is now 3-2 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. That was picture perfect. So what happened? So forget it? Or what? Sometimes we don't get explanations. I thought that was picture-perfect awesomeness, but I guess not. 3-2, Bagley. Kumpula's going to serve. I got my stats all screwed up. Sent over by Milena Severson. I got all excited about that big hit. She must have done so. I don't know what happened. I didn't get an explanation. Engel, Adrina Egan, swung back on a return by the Flyers. Now left side Purrington off a touch kill is good. Okay. So I have to remember Adrina. Sorry, Adrina, to screw up your stat line here. That was a swing by Hannah Purrington that worked out, though. And Holly Flum got the assist. And now we're tied at 3-3, and Markuson serves it. All right, so now in the middle, it's going to be Agnew sent it over and out. Point Cougars, they take the lead, or have the lead, I should say, 4-3, and Izzy Markuson will serve. Isabel going to send it right to left. Right-handed serve. A let serve that falls. Warmbold was waiting for it, but got out of the way. And it's a let serve ace by Markuson. She'll do it again. Izzy serve. Strong, dug up. Agnew played. Warmbold, left side. Blocked at the net by Severson. Milena Severson playing strong at the net, 6-3 Cougars. So we'll see Markuson serve it again. Izzy serve is across. It's played. Passing. Warmbold, an attack by Agnew. Markuson digs it up, but can't be played as it was a big hammer by Catherine Agnew. Get Warmbold there with the assist. It is now 6-4. Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley. Flyers serving, and it'll be into the net. An error by Peyton Prue, and it is now 7-4 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. And Purrington comes to the bench. Callie Solsing will be in to serve. Solsing will come and serve it away. Callie's serve is across. It's dug up in the middle by Agnew. Now Warmbold to Agnew. Agnew swings and sends it long. 8-4 Ada-Borup-West, and Callie Solsing will serve it again. Solsing will send it. Right to left serve is dug up in the back row by Teague. Now played, and Bagley's Agnew had to dive for it, stretched it, sent it into the net. 9-4 Cougars. Solsing to serve it again. Good one. Dug up by Agnew. And this one, Warmbold played it, mishit it into the net. 10-4, Cougars starting to separate. Bagley took the first set. It was 25-19. Second set went the way of the Cougars, 25-9. Solsing serving. Cougars lead it 10-4 in set 3. Now Kira Thompson swings one, but it's returned by Prodzinski and Flum. And then an attack here by Catherine Agnew that goes. 10-5, Cougars, Flyers to serve. Here's Catherine Agnew. She's bringing a lot of energy here tonight for the Bagley Flyers. Jump serve coming. Markuson at the net. Engel, and now they're going to say that Engel went over the top. 10-6, and I come to think of it, that might have been what they called on Adrina Egan earlier. Caught me off guard. Agnew with the serve. It's across, and Solsing and Engel, and played. Prodzinski sends it. Warmbold kept alive. Agnew, 4 hits on the side of the Flyers. 11-6. No quit in this Flyer team. good to see that Coach Schwegel mentioned it in the pregame conversation. And yes, volleyball is becoming something again in Bagley. It's been a few years where the Flyers maybe weren't so competitive, and she's seeing it, and we're seeing it on the floor tonight. Swing by Engel is too strong. We're going to get a net violation, though, on the Bagley Flyers. So Cougars point off the Flyer air. It's 12-6, and Alex Tingham will go back and serve. Tingham to serve it right to left. Long ponytail for Tingham, sent over. She's going to dive and keep this alive. Markison saves it, stays out of going into the scores table, and free balled over by Engel. Engel then goes right back up front, sends it back, one-timer. Net presence and awareness by the Cougars there. Tingham, and then a heck of an effort by Markison, and then Engel back sending it over. Here's Alex Tingham serving for the Cougars. 13-6 in set 3. Cougars, Flyers knotted up at 1, and then a send here and an attack by Sadie Foltz that goes for a kill. Ends up going off of Tingham in the back there, and it was Warmbold with the assist. 13-7 Cougars leading the Flyers. Flyers to serve. Isabella Warmbold's going to go back and do it. Left-handed serve. It's across. It's going to be a swing over. Brodzinski diving, kept alive, tipping across, and down is Caitlin Kupala. And let's see here. Warmbold serving. 13-8. Cougars leading the Flyers. Now a swing by Brodzinski's blocked by Foltz. Kept alive. Angle. Brodzinski over Purrington. Warmbold back setting. An attack by Kumpala. Flum dives. Saved by Markison. Free ball over by Tingham. Agnew in the middle. Foltz blocked by Morgan Engel. And Sarah Brodzinski. I think they're going to give that Brodzinski actually, putting the mitts up. 14-8. Cougars leading. Holly Flum will go back to serve. Flyers. Watch this one sail over the top. The service error is 14-9 now. Ada-Borup-West leading, but Bagley's Kira Thompson will go back to serve. Thompson going to serve it away. Sent over. Brodzinski, Purrington, Engel sent across, diving off the net, kept alive and free balled over, let off the net by Agnew. Now Markison, Engel, boom! This one caroms off the backboard, ends up 8 rows deep. Gigi Solsing's got that one. Look out. 15-9. Morgan Engel. That was a big-time swing. Brodzinski serving. 15-9 Cougars in set 3. Bagley and Ada-Borup-West tied at 1 apiece, and a tip block at the net by Morgan Engel. 16-9. Brodzinski will serve it again. Serves across. It's going to be too strong by Sarah Brodzinski. It just kept floating. 16-10. Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley. Bagley trying to dig in here as Sadie Foltz will go back and serve. Serve is across. Markison, Purrington over by Engel. Now setting in the middle, and Agnew. Diving is Markison, keeping that one up. Purrington, Engel over, and the Flyers off the net can't get it going. Purrington, Engel. 17-10 on the side out, and Engel will serve. Tingham out, Severson in. The exchange is for the height. Morgan Engel. She'll serve. It's across, and it's dug up by Thompson. Now it's going to be Agnew, and free ball over by Kreckelberg. Engel, and an attack by Adrina Egan. Hey, that's the connection we had earlier. And this one counts. 18-10. Ada-Borup-West leads Bagley. Had that one earlier on the stat sheet. I'm happy because now I'm vindicated. It's the key. Didn't have to cross that one out. It's all about selfish nature when it comes to stat taking. 19-10. As Engel gets that one to go, it goes off a Flyer, and it's a timeout taken by Bagley. Ada-Borup-West 19, Bagley 10, set 3. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Cougars leading the Flyers in the third set.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
Ada Building Center LLC welcomes you to discuss your plans and ideas for your new farm buildings, homes, garages, storage sheds, or other buildings you want at the lake, on the farm, or in town. Floor to ceiling, walls to roof, Ada Building Center LLC will assist in making your construction plans, providing quality project materials and free delivery to your job site. For updates and repairs, they have all the doors, windows, cabinets, and supplies you need. Ada Building Center LLC, 218-784-3661, Highway 200 East edge of Ada.
Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts. Out of the timeout, it's Ada-Borup-West trying to play catch-up. The Flyers drop one down. Catherine Agnew with a tip kill gets that one to fall. 19-11, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley. Bagley to serve. It's Caitlin Kumpula. Hey, a let serve for Caitlin Kumpula, and it falls in. 19-12. Ada-Borup-West by 7. Bagley took the first set 25-19. Ada-Borup-West took the second set 25-9. For the Flyers, an opportunity now to make a run. Kumpula can get this thing rolling. Here's Engel, here's Severson. That one goes down off of Foltz in the back row. Cougar point 20-12. That was an opportunity. So, that was Engel to Milena Severson. 2012 Cougars, and Izzy Markison serving. It's a cross. Dug up. Kept alive. Here's an attack, and this one is dug up by Engel. Then it'll be Flum and over by Purrington. Kept alive at the net, tipping at the net. Flyers can't handle it, and Flum going to get credited with a kill at the net. 21-12. Izzy Markison goes back to serve. 10 service points for Izzy tonight. Good Student Award winner with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated this week. Markison's serve is across. It's picked up by Agnew. Diving, and now over is the Flyers' Prue. And they say no touch. I think that's accurate. A dive, but coming up for naught. And in the Cougars' case, it benefits them. 22-12. And Izzy Markison will serve it again. Serves across. It's picked up by the Flyers. Played. And now it'll be over by Warmbold. Markison swinging. Flum. Kill good. Holly Flum with a kill. An Engel to Flum. That's the reverse order of what it usually is. 23-12, and Izzy Markison serves it again. We'll see a substitution as Macy Thornton checks in for the Cougars front row. Purrington out. Thornton did a nice job in Purrington's departure earlier this season. Serve is across, played here by the Flyers and sent over. No, it's returned by Milena Severson. She put up the block again. 24-12. Cougars have a chance for set point in set 3. Would take a lead in the match if they can do it. Flyers will bring in Shantae Beckman, front row, for Peyton Prue. Markison serve is across. It's dug up. It's played high in the air by Warmbold and free balled across by Kira Thompson. Back row. Markison. Now Engel. Back setting. Here's Thornton. Tipping. Diving is Warmbold. Now blocked at the net, but it's out. So not a block, but it was returned. Catherine Agnew's going to get credit. 24-13. Cougars still have set point as serving Shantae Beckman. Beckman will serve it. Left to right, Flyers. And it's an error, and it's point to the Cougars, and they'll win set 3, 25-13. So Ada-Borup-West now leads it 2-0, as our in-between set update is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. And again, errors came into a play. There was a couple of ties early. Cougars really never trailed in this one. At one point it was, I guess they did trail one time, didn't they? It was a lead change. It was 3-2 Bagley, but outside of that, there's 2 lead changes, 2 ties, and that was the difference maker. Cougars were able to stretch. They had some good serving again, but net play, number of blocks in set 3 that go the way of the Cougars. They take it 25-13. They lead the match 2-1, set 4 at the Ada-Borup-West School when we come back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The in-between set update from the Linforce Agency. Bagley, Foston, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, and Fertile. Linforce, your insurance source.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs!
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
It is set number 4 as Ada-Borup-West leads Bagley 2-1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Flyers serving left to right. Ada-Borup-West receives and will attack. Milena Severson, a miss hit into the net. Bagley with a 1-0 lead to start this 4th set. Bagley tries to extend the night and force a 5th. Sadie Foltz will continue serving. Ada-Borup-West trying to wrap things up after falling in the first set. Went the way of the Flyers 25-19. Cougars have won the last two, 25-9, 25-13. Milena Severson, a good battle there at the net, but she goes into the net. Flyers take advantage of the air and lead it. 2-0 Bagley. So see what the Flyers can do if they can parlay this into some excitement. Received by Markison. Now it's going to be Engel, and Adrina Egan sends it over. Played, warm balled, and sent over by Foltz. Diving effort by Prodzinski, but I'm going to be out, and it is 3-0 Bagley. Purrington chased after it in effort. Sadie Foltz of the Bagley Flyers with a 3-0 lead to start this 4th set of volleyball. Received. Engel, Severson, an attack. It's dug up by Foltz, kept alive, and now swinging. Agnew. They're going to say out. No, they're going to say down and in. Good. Misreading the officials here. It was a swing for Catherine Agnew from Warmbold, and the point goes to Foltz at the serve line. 4-0 Flyers. Prodzinski and over by Severson, dug up at the back row. And it'll be into the net. Into the net going Peyton Prue. 4-1. Cougars will side out. Egan out. Flum in. And going back to serve will be Izzy Markison. Izzy Markison with 13 serve points tonight. She'll serve it away. Received. Setting high. Left side, an attack. It is through. A touch. Kill good. Catherine Agnew is something, folks. 4, make it 5-1. Now Bagley on a side out. And back to serve will be Caitlin Kumpala. Kumpala serves it across, received by Markison, setting angle high in the air. Milena Severson dug up back row, and then over by the Flyers on the free ball return. How about that? Bagley celebrating, having a good time, as they should. They're off to a great start here in set 4. 6-1. Flyers leading the Cougars. Here's a serve. Dug up by Flum. Engel back setting. It's Purrington across, diving. Effort there by Warmbold, then Agnew, then back over by Warmbold. Prodzinski, Engel with a kill. A mixed up free ball, but we're going to get the Flyers with a lift. 6-2. Got to be a little hairy there for a second. For the Cougars, that is, but the Flyers call with a lift. Purrington out, and in will be Callie Solsing to serve on her rotation. Serve is across. It's dug up. Played. Warmbold, and now attacked by Foltz. Diving is Solsing. Engel sets high. Over is Severson, and it falls. Engel to Milena Severson. 6-3. Flyers leading. Cougars going back to serve. Callie Solsing. She'll serve right to left. It's across, and it's dug up in the back row. This now off the net by the Flyers. They can't get it across. 6-4. Cougars point. Solsing to serve. Callie Solsing will step back and send it over. Right-hand serve, dug up in the back row by the Flyers. Played high by Warmbold, and now over by Agnew. Dug up by the Cougars, kept alive. Solsing sends it over on a free ball. Now Warmbold back sets. Here's Agnew. A touch. Are they going to get a touch? Yes, they will. Catherine Agnew with the kill. Warmbold the assist. And it's 7-4. Bagley leading Ada-Borup-West in set number 4. Caitlin Prue will serve it. Prue will go left to right. Right-handed serve. Markison, Engel, Severson, too strong. 8-4 Bagley in set 4. Flyers will not go quietly here this evening. That is for certain. After their great first set win, Cougars win the second and third. Flyers off to a good start in set 4. Prodzinski sends one down, a roll shot kill. Holly Flum to Sarah Prodzinski. 8-5. Cougars will get it back. And Alex Tingham will go back to serve. Alex Tingham will serve right to left here. 8-5. Flyers leading the Cougars. Serve is across. Flyers leading the Cougars. Flyers returning. Kira Thompson. Now it'll be off the nets. And the Cougars unable to play it. Coach Lee trying to get the gals into their positions there. 9-5. Catherine Agnew and the Bagley Flyers to serve. Agnew with a jump serve here. Powerful and out of the way. Alex Tingham dove out of the way there. 9-6. Flyers leading the Cougars. And Cougars serving. Flum will serve. Holly Flum will serve it right to left. Trailing by 3 here in set 4. Cougars trying for the win. And the Flyers miss hit here as Alicia Teague under the net there is 9-7. Ada-Borup-West's Holly Flum will serve it again. Right-hand attack, into the nets. 10-7 Flyers. Flum checks out. Markison back in. And we'll see Isabella Warmbold go to serve. Warmbold going to send it left to right here for Bagley. Leading 10-7 in set 4. Tingham and Purrington, and a swing. Morgan Engel. Hammer it down. Purrington with the assist. Morgan Engel with the kill. 10-8. 10-8 the score. And Sarah Prodzinski serving. Bagley leading set 4. Cougars lead the match. The Flyers trail it 2-1. And it'll be an ace serve. Ace serve for the Cougars, Sarah Prodzinski. Ace serve it is. 10-9 Flyers. Cougars trying to tie it. There have been no ties. Bagley has led this entire 4th set. Prodzinski serve. Back row. Teague digs this one. Now Warmbold sets in the middle, and an attack by Foltz blocked by Adrina Egan for Ada-Borup-West, and then returned by Kumpala. That'll be returned here by the Flyers. Diving is Catherine Agnew. She came out of nowhere in that back row to swing one over. Now Adrina Egan sends it across. Kumpala, Foltz, over by Kira Thompson. Wow. Purrington, Engel, sent it over. Dug up Thompson in the back row. Played high in the air by Agnew and free balled across by Kumpala. Purrington from Brodzinski. Here's a swing by Engel. Dug up by Warmbold. Kept alive and free balled over. Now it'll be Egan. And then across by Engel. Flyers can't get it over within the lines. Nice volley. We are knotted up. Wow, that was fun. Substitutions for the Cougars. Engel to serve. Serving 10-10. Tied up at 10. Point goes the way of Morgan Engel. And the Cougars have the lead, 11-10 in set 4. Time is called. And we're getting an explanation. There's some conversation here. What's going on? Did we have someone serve out of turn? And that's what may have been the case. I wasn't sure, but I think the Cougars were, unless I'm wrong here in my note taken, I think the Cougars were serving. And we had some confusion here as to who was supposed to serve, and all of a sudden then Morgan Engel was serving. I thought Brodzinski was serving. I'm not sure. Because now I don't remember, and I can't go back and remember things. They're looking to make sure people were in the correct order. They're having strong conversation. The down official is Mickey Hennon. She's having a conversation with the chair official, who I do not know by name. And that's okay. We're just not on that wavelength yet. And they're having a lot of conversation. There is hand gestures being made, not vulgar, just hand gestures being made. Meanwhile, in the building, Dave Dahl is playing all kinds of sounders, and we're having a good time. It is 11-10 as we see it, but are things going to change? Now, Mickey Hennon coming over. She will have a conversation at the scores table by the official score, and Morgan Engel coming over for a conversation. Mickey Hennon's going to have a conversation with Coach Lee. They're talking with their hands as well, and they'll bring in Alex Tingham. Now Mickey Hennon's having conversation with Coach Schwagel of the Bagley Flyers, and Morgan Engel will come around. She's talking to the chair official. Hannah Purrington's got the volleyball. Bagley's huddled up on the floor. Sarah Brodzinski should be serving. Was serving, is serving. Points may change. As Severson checks out. So the rotation did get out. Somehow, some way, something happened. I don't think I was that crazy, but I thought Brodzinski was going to serve, but then she didn't, and then Engel served, and then I don't know. So now Alicia Teague will serve for Bagley. Does the score change on the scoreboard? We will find out. Eric Smart is a scoreboard extraordinaire. He's waiting for official word. As it stands, Cougars 11, Flyers 10. And now it's Flyers 11 because of the side-out error, or side-out with the ruling. Okay, well there. Did I make sense of it? I don't think so. But Tiki's going to serve, and Bagley will send it over. We need the officials to be mic'd up. Maybe next year. Engel sends it over, and the Cougars will get it back. It was Purrington with the assist. Morgan Engel drops it on a spot kill. 12-11, Cougars get it back, and now Morgan Engel will serve. Okay. So we did get out of the orders, and now we're in orders. Morgan Engel's serve is coming across. Teague, it'll be an ace serve for Morgan Engel. That's a Mustang seed, ace serve. Jay Merkin, Scott Erickson, Jay Merkins, 218-415-0987, a Mustang seed, ace serve. And we've had a few of them tonight. 13-11, Cougars in set 4. They lead the match 2-1, trying to win on home court. Bagley trying to force the 5th set after winning the first. Engel, Severson, bang, smash, hammer, kill. Engel passes, Severson connects and sends it down. Morgan Engel will serve it again. 14-11 Cougars. Engel's right-hand serve. Dug up. Now at the net, punched across by Warmbold. Diving is Markison, and we're going to see a Bagley sent. Okay, so point. That was the dive was all for naught because they say that Bagley got over the top of the net with a hit. So 15-11 Cougars out the air. Engel serving. This one, Teague kept alive. Warmbold sent over by Foltz. Engel, Audrina Egan, Hannah Purrington, kill good. So Egan's going to get herself with an assist and a timeout. 16-11, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley. Set 4, Cougars lead the match 2-1. Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine and Ada on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Set 4 continues after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada with a timeout. Freedom Fuel, Highway 9, Ada. Car wash, pet wash too, and you need something quick. They've got the vending 24/7. Soda, water, snacks, ice machine too. Bagged ice available at Freedom Fuel, Ada. 16-11, Ada-Borup-West leading Bagley in this 4th set. Ada-Borup-West leads the match 2-1. Here's Morgan Engel's serve. It's across. Picked up by the Flyers, and Agnew sends it over. Markison, Engel, passing Purrington left side. Now Agnew, Warmbold. Teague sends it over. Engel, Audrina Egan, Purrington with a hit. Corner, kill, good. Purrington from Egan. 17-11. Morgan Engel with 16 serve points here this evening. Serve coming up for Engel. Across, picked up, played over by the Cougars, and Warmbold, I should say, by the Flyers. Now Audrina Egan from Morgan Engel. 18-11, Cougars controlling. Egan from Engel. Here's Engel's serve. The hop serve is an ace. Morgan Engel with an ace. Serve on the hop. It's 19-11 Cougars, and Morgan Engel's cruising right now as at the serve line for Ada-Borup-West. Engel serves again here in set 4. Received by Thompson. Played up front. Now swung over by Prue. Played. Here's a pass from Engel from Egan. Audrina Egan did it again. She sent it across to Hannah Purrington. Morgan Engel, Cougars lead at 20-11 here in set 4. Cougars trying to finish the night. Short serve, diving, great effort by Agnew, free ball across. Engel over by Severson, can't be caught. (21-11) Ada-Borup-West. Morgan Engel, hop serve, received, played, set in the middle and over. Diving is Markison. Now it'll be Engel, Purrington, hammer with the kill. Wow. Double-digit kills for Hannah Purrington. Morgan Engel and Ada-Borup-West leading at 22-11. She took over the serve at 12-11. Avery Johnson checks in for Ada-Borup-West. Exiting is Sarah Prodzinski. Here's Morgan Engel. Serving again for the Cougars. Engel's right-handed serve is a short one, dug up by Foltz. Warmbold, Foltz in the middle, over the top. Engel dives, can't come up with it. So Foltz ends the stretch. And that was 9 in a row for Ada-Borup-West. 22-12. Cougars leading the Flyers in set 4. Cougars lead the match 2-1. Sadie Foltz will serve. It's across. It's picked up by the Cougars. Engel and Malena Severson. Bang, smash, hammer, kill, good. 23-12, Ada-Borup-West. And it'll be Izzy Markison serving. Coming up a few minutes ahead of 9 o'clock, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. RJBroadcasting.com and YourLiveEvent.com with the volleyball tonight between Ada-Borup-West and Bagley. Engel, Purrington, off a touch, kept alive and over by Beckman. Now Beckman digs this one, a little net play. Warmbold back sets to Kreckelberg and over. Engel, Flum, and Purrington. Returned by the Flyers and a quick by Engel. Morgan Engel. 14 kills, 24-12 at Ada-Borup-West. Set point and match point, 24-12. Grace Visser enters and Holly Flum exits. Izzy Markison to give the Cougars a win. Serve is across. It's picked up by Agnew. Setting. Now Beckman across. Johnson at the net. Tipped over Beckman. Visser sends it over in a tipping match. Engel, Visser, over. Kept alive Kreckelberg. Played ahead Thompson and over by Agnew. Back row Markison. Engel quick in the middle. Malena Severson back corner down good with a kill, and that's it. Malena Severson from Morgan Engel, and that'll be the ball game. 25-12. It was Ada-Borup-West defeating Bagley. This one goes 25-19 Flyers. Then the Cougars win it 25-9, 13, and 12. 3 sets to 1 Ada-Borup-West defeating Bagley on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. That's the final score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Stay tuned. Post-game report is on the way on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Aluma is here for you, to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit alumacares.org.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust.
We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Well, the final, Ada-Borup-West wins it 3-1 over the Bagley Flyers here tonight. High school volleyball on KRJB, yourliveevent.com. The post-game report is brought to you by Home Crown Realty. See Brandon Dahl and Eric Smart when you're looking to buy or sell real estate. Home Crown Realty agents licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota and have listings available online, homecrownrealty.com. Like them on Facebook. Get an appointment today. Talk about buying or selling real estate. Trust Home Crown Realty. Home Crown Realty with our post-game report. The Benedictine game summary. Benedictine Care Community in Ada, living and the living community, strength together, a trusted name in senior living. Well, tonight, Bagley Flyers started things off with a set one victory, earning that first one 25-19 over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, and then it was the Cougars taking the next three, 25-9, 13, and 12, capitalizing off of errors and serving the ball very well. Cougars got their attack going as well, and notable to have Hannah Purrington back in the lineup with 12 kills tonight. She also added 8 assists this evening. Morgan Engel had a night, though, 21 serve points, including 9 in a row in the final set. 14 kills, 19 assists, keys for success. She was able to drive it here tonight for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars as they earn victory, moved to 9-2 on the season, while the Bagley Flyers dropped to 3-6 with the loss. Cougars earned victory tonight and now are 9-2 on this season. That's the game summary presented to you by the Benedictine Care Community, Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. A couple other scores: Norman County Eastdale and Hitterdal a 3-0 win over Winnie-Mac, and Roseau beat Foston 3-1 tonight in other volleyball action here this evening. We'll continue on with more of a post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Ada-Borup-West earns victory over the Bagley Flyers here tonight, and we will talk more when we bring you the action of our post-game report. Coming up, we'll talk stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada and Peter Jacobson Construction of Halstead. Ada-Borup-West, a win 3-1 over the Bagley Flyers on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Home Crown Realty post-game report continues as Ada-Borup-West earns the victory over Bagley 3-1 tonight. It was 25-19, then 25-9, 13, and 12. The Cougars take sets 2, 3, and 4 to earn the victory. Bagley off to a hot start here tonight. Let's get into some post-game coaches' comments. We hear from Sarah Schwagel, head coach of the Bagley Flyers, sticking around here after the game. And Coach, to you and the team, entertaining. I know I talked about it and been hearing about it. Watching scores, the team is playing good volleyball, and you showed it in spurts again tonight. A lot of energy. Kids were not willing to just let things go, and of course that first set too, things looked like that was the kind of start you wanted tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was such a fun start tonight, and the girls just came out on fire. They came out ready to play. The teamwork and the flow of the game, it was just a beautiful start to the night, and everything we just kept the strong attack coming. I just felt like digs were right there. We were right on our digs. We were getting so many good blocks and touches on blocks, really slowing it down in that first set especially. And, after that, it was a lot of excitement. And it was like the night wasn't over, though. We had more to do. The next 3 sets, we did have some really good moments here and there, ups and downs. It just wasn't consistent enough. Lots of really scrappy, good saves that we made. But their hits were just kind of proven to be a little too much for us, and our blocks got off, and then it was hard to dig them up. But we did still continue to get some great, amazing digs. Catherine Agnew and Sadie Foltz, Isabella Warmold, they all had some really, really tough digs on some hits that were rockets.
No doubt. And Catherine, I mean, she had no quit in her. I mean, not to just say one person did it, but she has no quit, and she had fire all the way to the end.
She does, and that's how she plays. She always does. She loves volleyball. She lives for volleyball, and she leaves it all out there. Everything she does, she plays completely with her heart and with a lot of emotion, and that's great to see. And it also gets the other girls. It's contagious to the other girls as well. So that's awesome to see.
Yeah, and just because I get to see you about once or twice a year, maybe, and to see the team and the progress that they've made in recent years, and that goes for the girls' sports. I'm thinking even I'll go back to the COVID year. Started to see, looking at Kira Thompson, I remember her as a lanky, very, just looking to develop and get her coordination, and now seeing her play volleyball like I've seen her play basketball. It's neat to see how these girls have turned things around.
Oh, absolutely, they have, and it's been just fun to be a big part of that, and there's the time that we spend working on all of these things in the off season. And just the great practices we have every day and what we really focus on every day. They're coming, our C team is undefeated to this point, like 5 games in for them or 6 games in. They look really tough and strong, and that's awesome. Our JV, we've had great games, lots of wins in their season, and we don't have as many wins, but we've played a lot of close games. Just a lot of really good stuff, and we just keep getting better every game we play.
You're back home Thursday. You got Mahnomen Wabat on the schedule.
Yep.
Should be a good matchup there, too.
Yep, it should. It always is with Mahnomen. They're very scrappy. Vicky always does a great job with them, and they'll come ready to play, so I'm expecting that to be another tough fight.
As we go, we're going to be, one more week of September, and then it's October. We joke, but it's true, halfway through the season. Tournaments, do you have any Saturday tournaments upcoming that can get these kids ready, keep this thing rolling?
Yep, we actually have our Crookston tournament this weekend,
right.
So we'll be heading over there on Saturday for the day, where we'll play probably about 4 matches.
Okay.
So, yep.
Should be very competitive too. You'll see some good competition.
We will see good competition and competition that we'll be able to be competitive with, and so we want to just have a good showing and have a good day that day.
No doubt. Well, good luck here Thursday, and then, of course, Saturday. Sarah, to you and the team, fun to watch. Keep her going, because the tide is turning.
Tide is turning. I absolutely agree, and it's pretty fun.
It is. Looks like you're having fun, too, and the kids are having fun. That's half the battle.
That's half the battle, absolutely.
Sarah, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Yep, thank you so much.
You got it. Sarah Schwagel, head coach of the Bagley Flyer volleyball team. We'll come back in just a moment. We'll name stars of the game. Again, from, let's see here, we're going to have stars from American Federal Bank, Ada, Peter Jacobson Construction, right after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
And we're back here on the postgame report, Home Crown Realty postgame report. American Federal Bank and Ada and Peter Jacobson Construction with our postgame stars of the game. And we're going to be talking after Ada-Borup-West's 3-1 victory over Bagley. And Sarah Prodzinski joins us. Sarah, first star of the game interviews in the new digs up here. We've got the new countertop and the chairs. Look, the comfy chairs up here.
Fancy and comfy up here.
Yeah, we got comfy chairs. And you're not going to worry about falling off the risers anymore.
Don't.
Look at
nice
us.
And safe, safety.
It's safety first, really.
OSHA approved.
Oh, I would think so. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if we have anything that's up here to code, but that doesn't matter. Don't say anything. Don't look. Okay, now let's get back to the task at hand here tonight. A quality victory at home. First set, Bagley came out and took the first set. You guys were having your lineup out for the first time with Hannah Purrington back.
Yep.
Was that part of it? I mean, Bagley, don't take anything away from him. Bagley had played really tough tonight. It looked like maybe a lot of errors in that first set on your side.
I agree 100%. It was all our errors, and we were just, maybe it's us adjusting to Hannah being back and adjusting to sets or adjusting to the new rotation, but otherwise Bagley had a good fight. They competed very, very well, and I props to them. They did really well.
It looked like you guys had to play strong at the net today. Catherine Agnew, Sadie Foltz, they were really strong, hitting the ball, and didn't let a lot fall for you guys tonight.
No, number 10.
That's Agnew, Catherine Agnew, yep.
She's a good hitter. They have pretty good hitters, 2 pretty good hitters. Their team is building up, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't know the right words
That's
right
a fine way to say it. They are continuing to grow.
Yes, they are.
It was their first conference match tonight. They played hard, but back on your side of the as a senior and as the season is unfolding right now, 9-2 record coming in after last 2 weekends of tournaments. Are you guys feeling that you've played tournaments the last 2 weekends? Are you fatigued, or are you energized now with this new lineup?
To be honest, I am very energized for this new lineup. It's exciting. It's really good to have Hannah back. It's like a puzzle, and we're all together now. And the past Ruth Hayden tournament, taking that W really, it brought us. It was so exciting. I still get the chills from it every day. It's so amazing. And what was it? Crosby tournament.
Yeah, the Crosby tournament
yes,
this weekend.
I love playing with those kind of teams, and I love competing with those guys. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of good competition you were able to play against. With this new lineup, the band is back together, as Coach was saying earlier. It seemed like you guys were getting a little more comfortable as it went.
Yep.
How long will it take before it's a well-oiled machine?
It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. I'm
putting you in a tough spot asking you. It's okay. It's all right. Did it feel good? I mean, to have
it felt good. I was pretty happy. It made me happy.
Good. You're back at it on Thursday at Boston.
Yep.
Big contest.
Another conference team.
Another conference team. Section team.
Section team.
What do you need to see from your squad now after tonight? Where do you need to improve?
Definitely, like tonight, we had pretty good serve receive, but we definitely need to keep our serves in and have good serve receive. Those are the top 2 keys, and keeping the balls in and hitting our shots.
Sarah, to you and the team, congrats on the win. Hard fought. Bagley was not an easy foe here for you tonight. Nope. Congrats on the win, and good luck against Boston Thursday.
Thank you.
You got it. Sarah Prodzinski with us for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Appreciate you very much, Sarah, to wrap things up there. You got it. Stars of the game from Peter Jacobson Construction of Halstead and American Federal Bank in Ada. Additional stars here tonight. I want to go with Morgan Engel, and we're going to go on the Flyer side with Catherine Agnew. Was just a ball hawk out there all night once again. Stars of the game for us here in the post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Let's bring in the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee, with post-game coaches' comments. Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com post-game report. And coach, to you and the team, congrats on the win. Bagley was not going to make it easy. Asking Sarah, did the new rotation, take a little while to get used to it out there? And that first set maybe a little sloppy. Kids seem to pick things up as it went on.
2 things. Bagley played really hard and really smart that first set there. I mean, they played really well, and they're running no balls, and they took some great angles. They did a great job out there. And we didn't know our rotation as well as we should have, understand, because we put it at about 4:30 yesterday. So we definitely had to get some reps in this. Some of the girls didn't know their rotation or the position or anything, even in the last set there. So, I mean, once we get those kinks out, I think that'll help out a lot. But that first set, Bagley played hard, they played smart, and they did a good job.
They did. Now, to get the band back together, as you said it, you coined it. I want to use that phrase because I like that too. Hannah Purrington, a leader on the team, not just on the court, but a vocal leader. It was noticeable that she was back.
Correct. And when you think about this, it's not like anybody's a lead singer or this is just the drummer or they're like stereotyped to go ahead and to be like just the electric guitar. I think these girls can go ahead and change instruments in each match. We can have a different leading singer, a different drummer that's beaten to a different drum there. We can have somebody different. Maybe we just need A little more
cowbell.
A little more cowbell. Okay. And after tonight, you can see that there's just some things we need out there. It's a little more cowbell. It's the little things we need to go ahead and do a little bit better. We're just not doing it right now because this rotation's so new right now.
And I guess from that standpoint, you got going serving the volleyball late, and the net play strong. You put up a good block at times, but serving was just huge tonight.
We missed 3 bad serves in that first set where they were like 25 feet out of bounds. I was like, hey, what are you doing, girls? Just get the serves in there. I mean, and they were just trying to execute like a little bit too acutely instead of being more obtuse and just saying, okay, we got this huge court, just put it in there. So they want to go into this little piece of the pie and instead just aim for the whole pie. So they started to do that in the second, third, and fourth set, and it helped it a lot more that we gave them a lot less points.
It certainly. The Bagley Flyer volleyball program we talked about in the pregame, want to just emphasize it. Their JV team is growing, but their C team is unbeaten this year, Coach Swagel says.
Oh,
and
wow.
The varsity program is you're seeing growth, and I've said this before, and I've been around long enough to know Flyer volleyball in the early 2000s, and some of the when Bagley is strong, the conference gets better. The Pine Prairie gets better, and they're growing.
Well, here's what I told the coach, is that when I first came up here, that we played Park Christian. I've never seen Park Christian. I've never heard of the school before. We played them, and they played us kind of tough, like 15 in all the sets.
Mm-hmm.
And the student body was saying, how can this happen? Because they've been so bad at every sport. And he knows that what it needed here was a change of a coach, change of philosophy, change of culture, and that's happened since I've been up there. Park Christian's just been awesome. And I still think, I've said this the last 2-3 years to you and to other people here, Bagley's turned this around. Sarah's doing an awesome job there, and she's turned it around. You said the C team, the JV was awesome out here, and the varsity played really strong that first set there. And all it takes was a little bit different culture, a little bit different philosophy.
They're starting to build it. There's no question, and it's good to see. So for the Cougars, you're a one game at a time. You got this one in, emphasizing the fact that Purrington's back and the band's back together. So now you get to practice, and you go to Foston, and that's a section in a conference matchup, and in the last number of years, that's been a heck of a match.
You betcha. The thing is that last year we were missing Maddie Steiner Libero against them, and we're up 2-0, and Foston battled back, and that fifth set we lost 15-13. It's like, and that cost us the section top seed. It cost us the conference title and everything like that. So we definitely want some revenge here this year. We know we're going to their place. The crowd's going to be into it. They have an awesome team again this year. The coach is doing a great job with them. I think it's going to be a great battle there on Thursday night at Foston.
When you can recognize that and you can amp up, it makes the competition of high school sports so much fun.
Well, even the band here tonight.
How about that?
I mean, just them playing. I mean, I'm listening here, and Warmps, I'm going, just having that band there, it just amps everything up. It's like a playoff atmosphere going, what's Bagley thinking? It's going to be just us against them, and here we got this band just amping everything up to another level, and Bagley did a great job of that right from the beginning there.
It was cool. It was a fun night. Recognizing the 80s, the 1980s in the class of, and 8 representative, 8 for the 80s. I guess why the heck not?
You better, lucky 8 for the 80s. And the thing is that we'll keep getting more and more the more nights we do this, because there's just too many people that like move further away. I think that the younger ones are kind of stay in Minnesota in this area. So we're just really excited to have them to come back here. The girls love taking pictures with them, and just seeing some of the pictures from the booklet. I mean, it just shows. I mean, what a class act it's been since Ada was first developed here with Pat, like way back when, and it just keeps developing here. It's a really a first-class society, community, and volleyball program here. So it's day one.
Pretty cool stuff. Off to Foston on Thursday. Coach, good luck to you and the Cougars, and appreciate coming up here for the post-game tonight after the victory over Bagley.
90s night Monday.
Yes.
2000s Tuesday.
Yep.
2010 to the present day on Thursday. Big matches coming up here next week. It's going to be a lot of fun, buddy.
I got a four-game week next week, so my sleep will be short. But that's okay. Should be fun. They're all home. That's for homecoming week again. How'd that work out?
Those little girls at home, they'll let you sleep. They don't keep you up at all.
They'll give me a nap. It'll all be fine. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
You bet. Ada-Borup-West head coach. That is Jim Lee joining us. 3-1 victory over Bagley. Stick around. More to come after this on KRJB.
Halstead Living Center Auxiliary invites you to join them for a potato dumpling dinner Wednesday, September 27th. The dinner will be served from 5 to 7 p.m. at the LRC in Halstead. The cost for the meal is $15 for adults, $7 for ages 12 and under. Individual dumplings are available for a cost of $4 each. Takeout dinners will be available. Enjoy a great potato dumpling meal and visit with your neighbors and friends during the Halstead Living Center Potato Dumpling Dinner, Wednesday, September 27th, served from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Halstead LRC.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, Somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At the junction of Highway 59 and 200, you'll enjoy a stop at Pump 24 Corner Market. Gas and diesel islands are available 24 hours for all vehicles. In the Corner Market, you'll find convenience foods, grocery, hot stuff subs and wraps, pizzas, salads, and more, including the Plump 24 roasted chicken. You can add mashed potatoes and extras for the full meal. Hot coffee is always available every day at Pump 24 Corner Market in Mahnomen.
Back here on the post-game report, I'm just going to turn this around. You don't need to see my bald head anymore. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars earn a victory 3-1 over Bagley tonight. High school volleyball. The finals 25-19 for Bagley in set 1. Then it was 25-9, 13-12. The Cougars win the next 3 and improve to 9-2, while Bagley drops to 3-6 on the season. Subway Ada with our super sub of the game presentation. Subway Ada, of course, the freshly sliced sandwich meat now you got at Subway and Ada. They're open daily, and to come on in before and after games, catering for events, and sign up for their Subway lunch for 4 during our Harvest Days promotion too. On KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com, the post-game report, home Subway Ada super sub of the game. Gonna go the way of, let's see here. Let's dig deep here on this one. Gonna go Shante Beckman for the Bagley Flyers. I thought she really she provided the need to a couple of big spots for the Flyers late in the game, and don't want to overlook just the opportunity to spark a bit. She'll be our super sub from Subway Ada. Eat fresh. As again, Shante Beckman for the Bagley Flyers. That's our super sub from Subway Ada. Let's talk about the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge, tomorrow is happening now. More than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy. An Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. I went with Sarah Brodzinski. I thought Sarah did a lot of nice things, and vocally was out there too, really strong for her team. She'll be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy. Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. They are how to connect at Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability that you can trust. Halstead Telephone, halsteadtel.com. Halstead Telephone Company, the post-game connection. The connection I thought tonight, again, was Morgan Engel and Hannah Purrington and Melena Severson. Even Adrina Eggen got into the mix passing the volleyball here tonight at times. That was a nice connection. Morgan Engel, 19 assists, 14 kills. Post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. Our Precision Player of the Game is brought to you by RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. They say thank you to the area growers for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in education for their team, members to provide those, of course, customer service you expect. The planter experts at RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. Remember, bring in your meters, too, to RDK Enterprises. Grandpa Larry's ready to do some meter work for you already. How about that? RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Morgan Engel, 21 serve points tonight. And Izzy Markison, 14 serve points tonight. Precision Player and Players of the Game. Going to go with that here this evening. Digging in the trenches. Visser Trenching was digging in the trenches. And they do work, just like we saw out there on the court. And digging again, Izzy Markison was doing some big-time digging in the libero position. I thought Sadie Foltz and even Catherine Agnew were digging up some balls here today for Bagley. Digging in the trenches, hey, it's the efforts from the Visser Trenching crew. They dig it, and they work in the trenches. They get it done just like we saw on the court tonight. Good luck, area teams from Visser Trenching. Digging in the Trenches Award. Home Crown Realty post-game reports. I want to tell you about Performance Ag of Borup. High performance plays of the game. If you want high performance in your farm, visit the guys at Performance Ag. Dry and liquid fertilizer, seed for your farm, sugar beet, corn, soybean, alfalfa, sunflower, yes, and agronomy services. Performance Ag west of Borup. High performance play of the game came at the serve line for Ada-Borup-West. 21 serve points for Morgan Engel. Callie Solsing had 8. Holly Flum with 4. 14 for Izzy Marcus and 8 for Sarah Prodzinski, and Alex Tinjam had 3. They struggled early, but the high-performance play at the serve line late was a difference maker. Performance Ag west of Borup with the high-performance play of the game. We'll take a timeout, come back, and we will run our final statistics tonight on the Home Crown Realty postgame report. Ada-Borup-West, 3-1 over Bagley here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Home Crown Realty post-game report continues. Ada-Borup-West 3-1 over the Bagley Flyers in high school volleyball. The Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth, where we broadcast our games. Build a nest egg, reach your long-term goals. Visit with Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent Financial representative in Ada and Ulen. Let's run down our final statistics here tonight on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. Stats brought to you by our friends at Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer. Highway 32 North in Fertile. Final stats from Christian Motors, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Motors final statistics here tonight. Again, get your information at ChristianCarsOnline.com. Or for a great selection of used vehicles, 218-945-6166, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Motors final stats here tonight. For the Bagley Flyers, Isabella Warmbold had 4 serve points and 14 assists. Sadie Foltz, 6 serve points, 4 kills, an assist, and a block. Caitlin Kumpala, 5 service points, a kill, and 2 assists. Morgan Kreckelberg had an assist. Catherine Agnew, 3 serve points, 14 kills, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Peyton Prue had 5 serve points and a kill. Kira Thompson, 3 serve points and 3 kills. Bagley drops to 3-6. We'll be hosting Mahnomen-Waban Thursday, and we will have coverage with R&J Sports. As checking here to let you know the details, and I will do that by telling you that Mahnomen-Waban at Bagley will be on Gold 101.5 KRJM, and that's also a GVTV contest as well for stream. The Bagley Flyers, now to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Alex Tingeman, 3 serve points. Sarah Prodzinski, 8 service points, 2 kills, and 2 blocks. Melena Severson, 9 kills and 4 blocks. Izzy Markison, 14 serve points and an assist. Hannah Purrington, 12 kills and 8 assists. Adrina Egan, 4 kills, 3 assists, 1 block. Let's see, Holly Flum had 4 service points, 2 kills, and 4 assists. Got Morgan Engel, 21 service points, 14 kills, 19 assists, and a block. And Callie Solsing had 8 service points for Ada-Borup-West. As the Cougars now 9-2. They will be at Foston, and the match will be on KKCQ FM 96.7 and GVTV. The action on Thursday night here this week. That is what we have for you. The JV went to Ada-Borup-West 2-0. Bagley took the C team 2-1. They're unbeaten on the C team side, and it's Ada-Borup-West winning the varsity 3-1 over Bagley tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors for helping make our broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Thanks to Kaylin, our engineer back in the studios, and thanks to Emma Smart, our video expert here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Emma, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate that. And to the staff here at the Ada-Borup-West School for the hospitality, as always, much appreciated. And some of the new digs we've got going on, pretty exciting stuff to have. So glad to have it. I want to thank you for tuning in wherever you are. We greatly appreciate you and hope that you will join us as we look forward to fun stuff here this next week as well, and look forward to more action as we roll right along with R&J Sports. From the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long. Have a great night, everybody.